Ah, that's a bit of information, isn't it? Look at that. So that was a test of this bar. This is a test of this bar. And what do you make of this test, Paul? We are going lower. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Better selling. So where do you think this market is likely to go to? Yeah, around here. Yeah. Good. Which is good. And there's also one other piece of information that's really perked me up. What can you notice, everyone? We can analog this bar to this bar because they're down bars, more or less in the same area after an up bar. So we get ease of movement on that bar. We get a wider spread on slightly lower volume. And we can combine it with this up bar. So this is telling us we're going to have a reaction. Very good, because we're extremely bullish. We're overbought. We should have a reaction. What other aspect am I looking at here, everyone? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the price action. What do you notice? How about if I do this? It's not, that's an overthrow. We've already specified it's overbought. It is not the angle of ascent because we're overbought. We're trying to react. And what do you notice about the spread of the bars? They've decreased. Yep. Which means, yep, lower volatility, which means likely to be poor selling. Back to in and around the support level. Like that's the perfect takeoff that we want to see for a poor reaction, isn't it? Isn't this good? Do we see overt selling coming with wide spreads like this? Like this? Look at the buying bars on the chart. Look at the buying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buying bars. Now look at these little 3 bars trying to react. How about like that? Half the size of spread coming down. Like this is in vital importance to me as a trader. Now I'm excited because we're bullish. We get to see some selling where we'd expect to see selling. Okay, let's have a reaction. Let's see if we can jump on board and look for a long play. It's all here. Wonderful. Attempt to hold. Poor. Okay. Dip down, find some buying. That's good. Can't buy that though, but you know, we're reacting and we do find some buying. Let's see if it closes weak. We're coming down. It's picked up a bit, but there's no real volume. Okay, and then we dip down to reverse and close firm and practically engulf with popping volume. This is absolutely wonderful, is it not? Compare the buying to this selling coming down again. Near enough an engulfing bar. It's a key reversal bar. It's a spring bar of this over here. It tests this support, comes down, tests into here. Very, very nice. Now, what are your expectations here? Because there's stuff to think about. Well, where are we? Well, we're kind of in an overbought position and we're buying. The market's telling us to buy and we are buying. So what are we expecting? Think about this. So what are we expecting? We're expecting acceleration and that means we're going to change the rate at which price moves. We're buying here on the potential of breaking out, aren't we? So that means our angle of ascent is going to change. And for the angle of ascent to change, this means that price must accelerate. Agreed? Isn't this fantastic? Like you should be thinking all of this. That's a good bar. Half the volume, half the spread. Agreed? I think that's a common mistake that I do see some students take is they see this, buying's deteriorating. Is it? No. Look at the spread. Look at the volume. Hello, 40% less volume, near enough half the spread. These two bars are kind of the same when you think about the volume and spread. They are in sync. Synchronicity. Yes, they are. Good. More subtleties. I like it. Yeah, a bit of selling here. To be expected. Why? We're coming in to this resistance. Look, bit of effort versus result. And what does the market do? Look at the information we've received. We see a bit of selling. What does the market do straight away, everyone? We break. We get a pop in volume. Spread increases a little. 50% of our closes above our area of structure. this is a good break. And yes, well done. And what do you make of the buying? Compare that buying to this buying. So the buying has improved and price is accelerating. This is what should be happening. All that effort we put into learning and trading and understanding aspects of market behavior, sometimes it works. In fact, it always works. That's the thing about trading. Trading always works within our methodology. When it doesn't work, it's us that doesn't work. It's not the methodology. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it's us. It's our psyche. It's other events that have deterred us. You don't see price objectively, or there's something that I'm guilty of is when I mentor students and I work with students and I'm going over lots of charts, sometimes I pick up on certain things that I wouldn't usually be privy to, and it does affect my trading. Your mind latches onto certain things, When I'm working with a student, we look at a couple of hundred charts of some certain setups. My mind is primed to seek those setups, and I'm kind of missing potentially other opportunities. We come into an overbought position. What do you think right here? We expect a reaction, don't we? Do we cover? Do we partial cover here? The answer is a resounding no, because of this. The buying's better. Yeah, we're looking to add. Yes, indeed we are. Yeah, we're looking to add. That bar is telling us we might have a reaction. Come down. These aren't entry bars, are they? No, they're not entry bars. But what do you note? Come on, everyone. Tell me what you see. I love a day like this. No, not the spreads lower. I mean, the spreads are narrow, but support is holding. Yeah, resistance, breakthrough, support. Look, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Then we break down. Uh-oh. Is that a valid break? No. Then the very next bar. What do you make of this? Yeah, of course. 100%. Add. Analog. Yeah, you can look. You can analog that to that. That's a down bar. That's a down bar. We hold. We hold. Look at the buy. It's the best buy bar we've seen. Now, what other aspects here am I looking at? What am I thinking? Yes, good. This reaction is not as deep as this reaction. Good. And we get a very weak reaction compared to that buying. Good. Well done. A star for everyone. Now, isn't this turning out to be a fantastic day already? Look at this. Beautiful. There's more learning to come.